No.
10. All right. Are we ready?
Tim was cheating.
Right.
He wouldn't stop.
Tim was cheating. Tim's
Yeah.
always cheating.
He's always cheating.
Tim's always cheating.
What is with the
He's using those
XP on
magic
YouTube?
markers and stuff.
It's like mana points.
Oh, okay. You just get it for showing up?
You get more points if you send me money.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Golden eye.
It's like James Bond.
That's cool.
Yeah. That works for you.
So we are live.
Oh,
Yeah.
we are.
Hey guys.
We're just over here keeping it PG, Dre. Jeez.
Good Lord.
You just got to vamp a little bit, let everybody file in here.
Exactly. What's
yeah,
up,
you gotta
everybody?
We're
We're trying out new filters.
Exactly, yeah. What's going on, chat? Matt, another week of sketch card wars.
2 in a row. I know. No pause. I love it.
I know. He's slave driver over here. You know, he's got us working overtime, and
I mean, after last week with what everybody was able to accomplish, I feel like someone's going to carve a statue in 30 minutes this week.
right, no doubt. But we got a couple regulars here today. We got the Old Man Venom, Joseph Reed's here. Say hello.
Yo, what's up, guys?
He's really keen to give
No
another full
introduction.
introduction of all of the stuff he does. So
Yeah.
we'll block off 5
For
minutes
the-
for that.
10th time. We'll keep it moving. I have a dominant foot. That's all you guys need to know.
Is anybody keeping stats? How many appearances everybody has?
Well, I think Joe's definitely at the top of the list for the number of times he's sketched on the show. So, and then we got Art of 2M over here, Mr. Michael Munshaw.
Why are you pointing at Matt and saying?
Yeah, reverse camera.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay, there you go. You got us both covered then. So yeah, and I was looking a week ago or so, and if anyone's interested, look at the Fanatics schedule for releases come September and October. And I'm probably going to have to do a social media post every single day those 2 months. So that's my preview there. It's crazy what they got stacked of things that I have worked on, because I know it's been quiet lately, but I've been working. It's just that we've been waiting for stuff to get released so I can show everybody.
Very nice. That's exciting. Can't wait. And then we have a newcomer here tonight, Gabriel Stockton. Gabe, how's it going?
Is my mic on?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, it's I'm super stoked. You know, I've been enjoying watching this show, and I get to be here today, so I'm pretty stoked. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for joining us. And then
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Gordon Wills is here as well. Gordon, how are you today?
Hello. I've been working hard, I guess, on a bunch of different stuff lately. Doing some upper deck stuff and just doing some I've been doing a lot of painted cards lately. Trying to teach myself how to do some watercolor stuff. So I've been enjoying that.
Very nice.
But I'm excited to be here again too.
Well, you sound a little nervous.
He does, doesn't he?
Do I sound nervous? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and it's funny because I was watching you
Sounds
on
chill.
your screen this morning, and I think we can make you feel a little bit more at home by just saying, Dad, Daddy, 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 Daddy. So I'm just going to do that.
I guess I'm not going to do any morning streams anymore, huh?
Daddy, better.
That's great.
Well, chat. Matt, why don't you give him the rundown of the rules, what we got going on? Dre's going to get the wheel popped up for us and go through the characters here in just a second as well.
People draw, pictures good, time 30. There we go.
Thank you, Dan, for the melons in the chat. I appreciate it.
Dre, do you want to read the wheel, or would you like one of us to?
I can read. I know how to read.
There you go. Let's hear that beautiful accent.
I mean, that's what they
Can you
say.
read it in Canadian for us?
Yeah. We got,
Conan, eh?
Oh yeah. Jack Skeleton, eh? Groot on from the DC Comics, the Spider-Punk, Juggernaut, Godzilla, Violator, Darth Maul. I think I went Irish. Darth Maul, Ghost Rider, Mysterio, the Man-Thing, Zombie. If we hit the zombie, we're going to spin again, so it's a zombie version of wherever we hit. Groot, the
Oh, that's cool.
Wanderer, Usagi, Yojimbo, Matt, you know better. Conan, either O'Brien or the Barbarian, I guess. The Green Goblin, Red Hood, Gizmo, or any Gremlins, Spawn, and the Penguin.
Nice. That's a good list.
That's a yeah.
I
That's a
dig it.
list of
I have a feeling we're hitting Conan though.
Conan. Yeah, you feel it, huh?
I don't think I know who
in my
the
plums.
Violator is.
Well, so let's see the chat. Drop a number. We'll do the shuffle, and we'll pick.
Who we got in chat? Mojo, welcome. Mr. Jayhawk fan. Ellen Fire. Real McCoy. Donnie. Airless, welcome.
Relis, what's up?
Mr. J already said. Pull in.
5.
Yeah, I think that's everybody. Thanks everybody for joining. We have I can't see. What do we got? Like 10 people watching?
Something like
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing as well.
Does the
Only
wheel
admin.
normally go that slow?
that. No,
Oh,
my
it's not,
connection.
he
Oh,
hasn't
we just
spawned it
haven't
yet.
pressed it yet. My bad.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
fell
we're gonna-
asleep. Sorry.
This episode brought to you by
All right, I see Donnie
Truly.
drew in 5, so we're going to shuffle 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
smashing that button. Look
Tonight,
out.
lucky winner.
Come on, Jack
is-
Skeleton.
What do we got? Oh, it might be O'Brien. No.
Oh, so close.
It was almost Conan, huh?
The
I'm
penguin.
getting so
Very
dizzy
nice.
now.
So,
Whoa.
Ooh.
Joey brought up
Penguin.
a thing last week, and he said, and we actually did talk about it originally, that if for some reason all artists disagree with the character, we will spin again. So I think we should start introducing that more. As long as nobody objects to the penguin, we'll go with it. But if you want to spin again, we'll spin again.
I heard one vote for it, so I
I'm
guess
down
we
to
should
spin
go
again.
around the horn.
Well,
any-
I put it on the list, so it should stay.
There we go.
Ah,
All right. It won't be unanimous.
I don't like that rule. That's a terrible rule.
In theory, it should never go through. Well,
That-
if
that
it's,
rule's
I
been
suppose
in
if
the
it's
beginning.
my pick, you guys could all veto it.
Yeah, but even if it's Matt or Nate's pick, well, anyway, okay, I'll keep on.
They don't get a say, though.
We don't get a vote on whether it stays or not.
Exactly.
And you might be second guessing yourself, going, you know what? Really, I probably shouldn't put that character on the wheel.
All right.
hey, can we let the people that are gonna buy decide whether if we skip it or not?
Oh, there you go.
Let commerce take over.
So we're gonna let Matt decide. Matt's gonna decide. Matt's gonna decide, and Matt's gonna decide. So Matt, you get to decide.
Nice.
Rename this to Matt Gets Live Commission.
I love being here. I
Is
am
it
not
because it's a
doing
DC
torture.
character?
All right, so we got Penguin. Everybody doing their research?
Yep.
Yep, good.
I forgot how to spell penguin, but yeah.
I mean, if you and does it? Do we let people be creative? Like, can it be any penguin?
I'm not the one to pick the character, so
It does say the penguin, and the is
The
capitalized,
Penguin.
so I feel like it has to be the DC character.
So my intent was it was the DC character
Okay.
and
Yeah.
not the.
No,
But you could do the animated version of him, for example.
Oh, you can do whatever version of the Penguin from DC Comics.
You could even do the new animated version, which is a female penguin.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I was just watching that.
That's a good show.
It is.
All right. Well, once you guys have done your research and you are ready, go ahead and put your pencils in the screen where we can see them.
Do the 66 version. Don't know what that means.
Little Burgess Meredith. There you go.
Oh, like the 1966?
Oh, I thought that's what you meant.
Yeah, I see Pulling Fire put that in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Burgess is awesome.
All right, Matt. I think
All right.
we're all set.
So my only question, though, Gordon, it seems like you have a large piece of paper rather than a sketch card, so I just want to make sure you're ready.
He's also on mute.
Yep.
Yeah, but Gordon, he does the quick prelim.
He might have
Oh,
been attacked
I
by his.
All right, Gordon, when you're
Hey.
ready. Oh, sorry.
Y'all can go ahead and start. I'm gonna have to take care of something real quick, but I'll give y'all a little head start.
He'll catch up.
Oh, that's also really nice of you, Gordon, to give these guys a head start.
Nice.
Well, he
All
is. I don't know
Does
about
that-
Gabriel, but Gordon is the fastest out of all.
Is he pulling a Brian? He's like, I'm spotting
right.
you guys 10
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
All right. If we are all ready, then I've got the 15-minute timer, so we'll count down and start in 5 seconds. 4 and a 3 and a 2 and a 1. Begin. All right. And Nathan, just like that, is gone. All right. So you guys scared him away. Now, I'm a little surprised. I was hoping we would see like a little bow tie around one of Michael's fingers just to keep with the theme. But, no. So right now we sort of got like, looks like Voltorb right there. I like that. So, and Voltorb's getting a big nose right now. So there we go. All right. Pokemon. Oh, could you imagine a Pokemon version of somebody? Oh, I got to write that
Oh,
down
there
for
we
next
go.
week.
Yep. Gotta say that.
Pokey version of Respin.
Oh, you know what we really do is just put Pokemon on the wheel, Matt. All 4 of our picks are random Pokemon.
Oh, that could be fun.
And you got to pick up some obscure ones, too, like from the new generations.
Oh, some are like, yeah, the ones that are like furniture or weird. Look, it's chandelier. It's a chandelier with eyes. How original. Hey, look, I made a new Pokemon. It's bodily. Yeah, I think they're running out of ideas. But Michael already sort of getting the and a little off center too, just to add a little something there. I like that.
Got to give room for the nose there, man.
Oh, there you go. I can sort of see it.
Right? Yep.
So this is
all
all
I see
right.
how it's coming together there. Very nice.
Okay, very nice. Gabriel,
go with
periodically we might ask you to pull the card up a little. Just to, wow, already look at that.
Okay.
Like
Looking
you
good,
can already
looking
tell who
good.
that is, and we are going with the old version with the cigarette extender there. I like that.
I was just gonna
Okay.
ask, do we go when we're drawing penguin artists? Do we go with like a Frosty the Snowman kind of approach to this, or what's our mindset with drawing the penguin?
For me, I like to work big shapes down to the details. I always start with the big shapes and then narrow it down to details.
All right.
Seems like so
we're
far we're
doing
all going kind of
penguin,
bust
right?
shot too, right? Busting up. Very cool to see. We got a little profile there for Michael, a little straight on for Joseph. All right. Gordon coming in late. He's not worried at all.
Yeah,
He's
sorry
gonna be
about
done
that,
before
guys.
all of us.
I think
Now,
I'm gonna have to streamline what I do.
I would love to see now an unofficial competition that every week we see who has the nubbiest pencil they're using.
Nubbiest.
Oh, well, here we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about right there.
Yeah, it's getting down there. Couple more weeks, you'll be down just to the metal and the eraser.
There's your nub.
Oh my God, yeah, you've got an extender to be able to use that one. Look at that.
Right, Paul? Yeah, and Gordon's done. Gordon's already started on next week's challenge. That's how far
right.
done he is already.
So now, Gordon, we mentioned it briefly, but why don't you talk about how you approach sketch cards with what you're doing here first?
Okay, so I've just always gone into this habit where like when I draw on the card, it's never like the first time, or rarely is it the first time I've drawn out the idea. I just like to do like a little preliminary kind of work the kinks out. And, sometimes it works. Sometimes I have to do a couple of them, but it's just kind of ended up being like how I do it. Now, if I am working on a set for like Upper Deck or whatever, and I'm short of time, I won't always do that for every single one. But it is typically how I like to work. Even if I'm like on Whatnot doing like a live stream, doing live commissions and stuff, I'll do the same thing. And it kind of has a dual benefit in those situations. Sometimes the people like to purchase the prelim too to go along with the card. So it's just kind of something I've always gotten the habit in. And I like to keep the prelim stuff and scan it in case I want to use it for something else later. It's just, I don't know, it's just a habit.
What's interesting about that is I know one artist who has taken that approach, combined it with what I can only assume is crippling OCD. And I got a sketch card once. This artist sent me, when I say this number, I kid you not, full-size pieces of paper, 50 pages of renditions of the sketch card.
Oh my
And
God.
so many of them so close to completion. Like, you want to talk about a perfectionist.
He still lives in his mother's basement?
No, I don't think so. And I don't want to say his name out loud. I've mentioned it before, but now that I sort of said that with the crippling OCD, I feel bad.
Sen's trying to track down her husband.
He's here.
He's here. He's hanging out.
Oh, wow.
Raj, don't forget to pick up milk.
I almost, I thought about when Dre asked me for the second one, I almost did any two characters in the Coldplay Kiss Cam pose.
Nice.
But I was like, no, too soon. Too soon.
It's not too
never too soon.
It's
Hey, Buzz, how's it going?
mainstream advertising now.
So, yeah, right. 6 minutes down, 9 minutes to go in the first half.
Chat's covering for Raj.
Exactly.
Nope, not here. No, he's not here.
Nope.
I don't like this.
That's like he's over Pullen's house, and Pullen's like he's over Blake's house.
Yeah.
Right? Remember those days as a kid? Oh. No, Mom, we're totally not drinking at the field house. All right. So, I mean, again, 6 minutes in, right off the bat, no question who this is, right? Unless the Terrifier, I suppose that could be also, right? And Michael really going for the phallic symbol there. I love it. Right? Is that his nose, or is he just happy to see us? Right? Come on.
My bad.
I do love the monocle too. That's awesome. So I really like where you're going with that, and of course, the character has the bow tie. So, again, I always get back to on brand. Oh, okay. You were just getting rid of the under.
Cleaning it up, Matt.
I thought you were restarting.
No.
And Gabriel already going deep into the cut. We're not even halfway through the first half, and we're already laying down the color, like where we're going here. And is this typical for you, Gabriel? In sketches, at this point, you'd be laying down the color, or is this more an artifact of the speed required here?
It just depends on the piece. Some pieces I feel comfortable and confident, and then some, take a little more time with some, a little bit of research. It depends, I do like this character. Do I do it all the time? No. But yeah, so I feel I like to keep it fast because it comes off fresh instead of overworked, Nobody likes a burnt turkey. So I like to keep it nice and fresh.
Very cool.
It's got a very organic feel to it. I think that's what you're talking about, right? Where it's not overdone.
Correct.
I mean, and again, I'm always, again, as a non-artist, I always throw out these obvious comments, but I'm even the little things like how the suit that you're drawing fits on the character and the shape of the hat. All these little things just always impress me. And like with Michael, we've got the angle, so you're seeing it sort of under the brim of the hat. I just always amazes me how just those little details just come so naturally to some of you guys. Obviously, not naturally, years and years of work and practice, but you're able to just lay that down. Love that.
See, it looks like Gordon's on card now.
Yep. Got a couple good ideas there and just run with it.
Is he doing Jack Skeleton?
Actually, having an identity crisis on which one I want to go with here.
No, it's because the nose isn't blocked in. It's very, very light. I sort of see it. But if you pretend the nose isn't there, it looks like, yeah, Jack Skeleton or something like that. And Joseph is...
And I think, when I was looking back at that, Gordon, I think a lot of time, and especially now that it's a DC character, I get a very Bruce Timm vibe from a lot of your work at times. And I think with this character in particular, I think that's going to pop out.
Well, that Bruce Timm, I think, and the Batman the Animated Series had a huge influence on tons of artists, I think, for sure. It's hard to, when you're trying to, picture these characters, when, I'm going to draw this character, that's the first one you think of.
Oh, yeah. And any Batman character, that's got to be a challenge. I mean, this has been so iconic for so long, right? I mean, there's so many just versions out there. I could definitely see influences from coming left and right for these.
I did expect at least one person to do the TV series or the HBO version.
She okay?
The new one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would suspect, tell me if I'm wrong, Aris, that going for a more realistic, you're talking the live action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would, correct me if I'm wrong, a live, going for an actual rendition of a live character, that's got to be tough in 30 minutes.
It could be done, though.
Yeah, if you capture the proportions and the likeness and the initial pencil work, it's possible. But if you go down the rabbit hole of trying to get something just right and it's not working, then you'll be here till tomorrow.
This is true. So Michael already laying down some blending of colors in there and adding the nuance.
I think Michael was prepared for this character. He had it all planned out. And yeah. Ready to go with this.
Chester Cobblepot coming through. I love it.
Looks like Gordon's in with the ink brush now. I don't see Gordon use the ink brush too often. I think he generally uses learned that from Brian.
Yeah, I was looking through earlier trying to figure out, how many of Gordon's cards I had and just looking back. And surprised I only have 3 of yours. I'm not sure how that happened. Felt like I had more than that.
Man, only 3. We gotta change that.
Yeah.
I actually pulled your Dracula from Midnight Suns, or not Dracula, Blade.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think 2 of the 3 I own I pulled myself.
Yes, sir.
And then 1 I grabbed. Ooh, all right. Now we're seeing some detail. We're getting a little more sinister here.
So I think Joseph is going to flex and try to fill in that full black area with a .003 fine liner. See what he does.
Nope, not this time.
At this time, no.
Oh, we're getting inks have
Dre,
I'm
begun.
trying to move quickly here.
Yeah, Dre, I heard you say something about the brush pen. I typically don't use it, but figured it might help me save some time right now.
We are at 1 minute, artists, for the first half,
'Cause
and
I-
then we'll go around.
Did not like what was happening, so I didn't have a lot of time to.
Pull in. The answer is
Just-
no. They are Scarlet Witch, Kate Bishop, and Cyclops.
Gordon does a lot of Cyclops.
30 seconds. Michael already going with the splashes of color in the background. He's shooting to impress on this one. 10 seconds.
This, I will wait for the intermission, and I'll make my comments.
And pencils down or brushes down.
So it's breaking in the middle like this. Got to be a real Gabriel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I was just getting to the point where I was feeling kind of good about where I was going.
But now,
I'm getting a lot of background noise. Anybody else getting that?
Just your
I think it might have been Gabriel because he's on mute and it's gone now.
Okay.
Oh,
there we sit. So
Yeah, my bad.
All right. So, Dre, why don't you pop someone up?
yeah,
since
let's
we're-
start from top left on my screen, and Joseph, talk us through your process, baby.
So, I've never drawn this character before, and what I'm trying to do is hopefully by the end of this is adhere that to this. So I'm trying to be quick, just go forward. I know it's a straightforward headshot, but I kind of picture him kind of slouched over, you know, just a little bit. Got that belly hanging out. I'm going to kind of color him in the sense of like the Tim Burton style penguin, where he kind of looks deranged. So I don't have to do too much coloring, and then hopefully I can get this thing carved out.
Sweet.
Nice.
So you're gonna trim it out.
I really like that take.
So you're just going to do that as the background, mask it.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be
Very
cool.
So this will eventually be on here, on this card stock. I'm sure Ann will probably have a heart attack, but
That's okay.
all right.
Right on.
Overall,
Sure.
I'm kind of happy with it. I got far enough
No, it
to
looks
be able
great.
to pull it off.
I like it.
Oh, so now that's interesting. So you're going to cut out the image and put it onto the background stuff rather than the other way?
Yes, sir. That's how I do them all.
okay.
So it will be
Oh.
actually adhered, and you'll have the little bit of gold foil in the
Oh,
background.
so I always assumed those things were stickers and you cut those out and put them on the card. Interesting. Okay. Learn something new every day.
I do have that. I have like sorry, I mean to keep talking, but I have like these like films that you can put on the front. But if you do like strictly marker and ink, it comes out pretty good. But if you kind of put color pencil on it, it kind of, I guess because of the waxiness, especially like going really fast and not like, you know, getting the wax off the card, it kind of sticks a little funny.
Okay.
But that's just to make like a foil sketch card. But I call this a hologram sketch card. Sometimes I mix the two. If we have enough time, I might try and mix the two. But for now, just going with the hologram background.
And I think you should cut out the irises so it sparkles through the eyes as well.
We can try that.
All
That'd be
right.
pretty wild.
Next.
All right. Let's see. Gabriel.
Yeah, just getting the base down on the card with the colors, and now that the watercolor gets to set up right in here, it's going to be able to let me now start putting nice lovely pieces of thicker paint. So all the transparency stuff was done with the mop brush. And now I will take all these little guys, these travel brushes. They will do all the fine tuning for this watercolor piece.
So you're
And
going straight watercolor now. You're not doing ink or anything like that, right?
I might bust out the combos for this piece, or all I'm finding now is nub pencils. Or I might bust out this liner I have over here. We'll see. We'll see at the end how tight I need to go.
Right on.
It's just,
And,
again,
I guess my reflections in the freaking.
yeah.
Hey, look at that.
Would-
You're-
Could
Yeah,
you
as a
pull the card up to the
non-artist-
camera some?
Yeah, move it a little closer. Yeah.
So here we go.
There you go.
Like, again, as a non-artist, I mean, when I quote unquote draw something, lay down the outline, then the color. So seeing how you've sort of laid this rough down, you're going to build it up from there. Like that doesn't even compute in my brain. So I love seeing that.
Yeah, Nate had during the mental con. Nate had said he liked seeing some chunks of paint, creating some texture on there.
Yep.
And I'm getting that feedback from people that are buying my cards. They like that about the work, where it has that nice smooth parts, but then it's got some cool textures.
Oh yeah.
Very
I
cool.
mean, when I got
Textures
into
are always
sketching, the
fun.
first sketch card I ever got, when I pulled it out of the pack, I felt the texture before I even saw the sketch, and I was hooked. Like,
Nice.
so, yeah, texture wins.
All right,
Thank you
let's
so
see
much.
Let's see where Gordon's at.
Not good. So
Looks good to me.
I just kind of
Yeah, right.
I went to like I tried to keep it simple, and I tried to avoid doing too much of the Bruce Timm feel to it, although it kind of still, I guess, maybe resembles it a little bit. So I just kind of tried to zoom it in, do something quick because I didn't know how much time I was gonna have. But I'm also lately I've been getting really into cartooning and stuff, like beyond what I was already doing, and so I'm trying to kind of push that a little bit too. So I kind of try to do that a little bit here. So I'm hoping it comes out how I envision.
Well, it's looking great.
So you're gonna do
Thank
marker, or are you gonna go paint?
I'm gonna do marker because these cards that I'm using, they don't really. I haven't figured out the appropriateness of like water to paper on these yet, so I don't do it too much.
Right on. Cool. Let's see what Michael's at.
All right, so want to
Michael's killing it.
second half now to lay in my blacks and start adding more inking details to this. My thought process is to do somewhere halfway between the animated version and then like a traditional comic book drawing of it. So that'll depend upon how much time I really have left as to how much detail I can start to throw into here.
Well, you have 15 minutes left.
Well, I know that. But never. What? I don't even know why I bother talking to you half the time. You know how time just compresses itself during these things, and you think you got plenty of time, and then all of a sudden there's Matt going, "All right, we got 30 seconds left."
Who, me? Yeah, I mean, with 15 minutes to go, it feels like you are in a pretty good space there, right?
Oh yeah.
No, I feel good with the progress that I've made so far.
There you go. Great. Couple of people in chat. Sketch Card Awards is here. Tim, welcome, Tim. Watercolor
What up, Tim?
Pour. Great to see you. And Claus Out's here. Raj, what's up? It is always my fault. He knows. Everybody knows that. That's why I'm here. I'm here to cause chaos if I can. So if you guys are ready, go ahead and put your utensils next to your cards. And once you are all set, we will begin the second half. Hopefully Nathan will finish with his paperwork and be able to join us in the back half, but I think we can hold it down without him. All right, looks like everybody's ready. Dre, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, let's go in 3, 2, 1, and begin.
I'm curious to see how Joseph makes out. Not to put any undue pressure on him, but he still got to ink and then do a little fussy cutting.
Yeah, you sort of
Yeah,
like
the cutting shouldn't take
in my
too
head.
long.
I'd be wondering the timing for sure. Like, how long do you need to cut and all that?
But we'll see.
Cutting shouldn't take too long.
Yeah, I mean, you do have some
This is
good
kinda-
edges.
Yeah,
So yeah, there's nothing like jagged.
that's
you
what I
need
tried to
cut
do
around.
is make it. Yeah, it just be nice and smooth.
Very nice.
Gordon's-
Gordon throwing some color in now. Very nice.
Yeah, I'm not even going to worry about erasing those pencil lines.
Michael going with some shading now. All right. Gabriel adding those outlines. What I like there is, again, the non-artist view is, a hat's easy, right? You just, draw the shape and color it black. But again, the artist eye adds the nuance and the lighting, and makes me realize how unqualified I am to be hosting the show.
It's nice to see with Gabriel's process because, I mean, and he even said he started off with very light washes, very transparent, and now it looks like he's going a lot more opaque as he's adding in the details. But especially in the reflections in the hat, you can see those layers build up and create that depth that you wouldn't be able to do otherwise.
See, that's the analysis you need, Matt. That's what fills in right there. Is Dre. He's all that extra detail he's adding to these descriptions.
Literally the color commentary.
And nobody knows if he's making it up either. Everybody just assumes that he knows what he's talking about.
Just make it up as I go along.
All right.
Yeah, and then so we have Munshaw here using that signature Feuerschar brush, handmade in Switzerland, special order.
Honestly, though, Matt.
Yeah.
It makes total sense that you host this show.
Just keep it entertaining for people with my nonsense. And again, just sometimes I find myself I'm just watching these lines for him, and it's like, again, it just pulls me in. It's just so zen sometimes to watch other people draw.
Yeah, and Joseph's adding values now.
All right, now Dre, I'm going to show that I don't know what values means. So assume our audience doesn't either. Would you describe values?
It's the lightness and the darkness of color.
Mm-hmm.
So depending
you
on
have a tone.
People, sorry.
I was gonna say you have a tone, and then the values are the range, right?
Yeah. So you see a lot of people, a lot of artists work, especially painters, right? They'll work with traditionally called the grisette, which is doing the whole painting in one one color set. So grisé tradition in French means gray, but a lot of people do it in, like Palumbo does the reds, right? His preliminary, his underpaintings all done in red and black and white. You see people like the Santos, I think he usually uses browns, like a burnt umber. And that's just meant to block in all the values, all the lights, the darks, and creates the form. And then you can just build the colors on top of it by layering the colors, or you can just repaint the whole thing. But I always say is if it looks good in black and white, it's going to look good in color.
So now here's again my uninformed questions here. So now I hear that, and then I assume that you have some at least formal training in art, that you understand the history, the techniques, and the names for them. I'm curious if the rest of if first of all, if that's a true statement with you, and then if the rest of our audience, artists, have that formal training, or is it like music where you have some people who are taught and know it formally, and some people who just kind of taught themselves and maybe don't know the names, but they still somehow get to the same point and understand everything?
So for me personally,
pretty much taught myself. I kind of know what some of the stuff is, like the values and everything. I knew what he was talking about. By the way, shout out for making me seem like I know what I'm talking about or doing. But I'm mainly self-taught.
There's nothing wrong with that. I think a lot of people that are self-taught, you go through that trial and fire, and you don't give up. You stay hungry to learn and give yourself a way to grow your craft. And I think people that are self-taught, there's more of a hunger there than someone that just becomes apprentice under someone who has now become just a carbon copy of that instructor. And so it takes a little bit of maturity to learn something and go after it. And so yeah, but for me, I would call myself also a tonalist. We've all heard of impressionists. But what matters to me is the values. If you can learn values, you can learn how to. Color doesn't matter, but if you could get your values correct, you will create that chiaroscuro lighting. You'll create that wonderful the dichotomy, because a lot of people that are not artists, they can tell if you're off. They can tell if you're faking it, because they're not complete fools. People are walking around out there and they're looking at things. So if I have my sunlight and my lighting correctly, then they can kind of go, oh yeah, that reminds me of this. And when being a tonalist, I look at the warmth of a color. So once I put a color down, then everything else becomes relational to that color.
Mhm.
And so as I'm painting, and of course it's easier to paint and not talk, but we can paint things that are comfortable and paint things that are a challenge. And whether if you're willing to throw yourself into the fiery furnace every now and then to grow, that's another story. But for me, it's always going to be values, and then the actual is it a warm blue or is it a cold blue? Yeah, that's a whole nother great conversation.
Yeah, and I mean, you bring up warm colors and cold colors, and traditionally, I think people think, oh, blue's a cold color, but blue can be a warm color, right? And red, which traditionally is a warm color, can be a cold color, and there's
Yeah.
a lot to the color theory. And to your point, and go down
So
that
yeah,
route for hours.
so if I have a fiery red that's like a fire engine truck, but I'm now mixing some blue into that red, it's going towards the cool part. So then we get like a color like a Limson Crimson that is nice and cool, as opposed to like a fire engine red, like something like this now on him here. This is a warm, and this is some cool. And when I start getting closer to the end, I start putting maybe a little razzle dazzle. I know some people enjoyed the Star Wars piece that I did for MentalCon with the fire explosion,
Just a
and
quick 5-minute warning to everybody.
that was a good time to just repaint another fire that I had done for another project. And so if I hadn't painted a wonderful, like a fiery thing of a guy being a blacksmith, I wouldn't have been able to paint that explosion on that landwalker.
Very cool. We won't distract you more. Let's see where Gordon's at.
Gordon,
I'm kind of
coming in
getting
clean here.
close to getting close. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do in the background. Just kind of do a little color splash, I guess.
Just don't give him eyelashes.
Yeah, we don't do that anymore.
I know. And
That was a great live crash out.
That's the best. We'll come back to that in a second. Michael's just building out those colors. Just layers and layers and layers. How are you feeling with this, Michael?
Good. This is for one of the few times on this show that I actually am halfway happy with what I'm doing. Usually I'm like,
Leveling
oh my
up.
God, this is terrible. This is not at all what I envisioned. And then you're rushing, and then it just gets worse from there. But this one I'm actually fairly happy with.
I think this is no. You're usually quite. You work pretty fast. Like you're almost always close to finish, if not finished, right?
I feel that way, but then you look at the final product and you're like, oh boy, I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that one.
I see Joseph's already got his mounted on. And I think his connection's chopping up.
Yeah, definitely a little choppy there. But gonna still see it
I don't
pretty
know what's
well.
going on with my internet.
And 2-minute warning.
What's up, Eric, in the chat? Who else we got? Bob's Reps. It's new.
Got some what's it, Blazing Saddles references going there?
Oh, is that what it is?
Isn't it? What's a plethora?
Oh, yeah,
Means
yeah.
what you think it means.
When you say it that way, yeah.
Exactly. You need the inflection. For sure.
Yeah. You need the content. See, Gabriel's added a little bit of ink, and I was doing a wash on the background. And again, this week we have like 4 totally different styles.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Interpretations of the character. Gabriel's taken. He clearly has been watching Ryan's videos.
Right, getting it sealed up and everything. Look at that.
That's it, ready to go.
50 seconds. Oh, Tres Amigos. That's right. Martin and Martin Short, and who's the third one?
Chevy
Chevy Chase, of course. Chevy Chase. That's right. Thank you, Raj. We got some old school. We got that. We got Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid. We got some nice references here. Right. I need someone to throw in a little. I'm gonna get you, sucker. Somebody could throw in a reference to that in the next 10 seconds. I'll give you some sort of bonus. But we are at 10 seconds if you didn't get that from my statement. And 5, 4, and 3, 2, and 1, and pencils down.
Time's up.
Well.
Let's start.
Well, first of all, Dre, have we seen 4 cards at this level of complete through 11 episodes yet?
No, I don't think so.
No,
not all 4.
This is definitely a new achievement here.
Definitely a new standard. Oh, I think we lost Gabriel. Oh, no, he's back.
All right, let's have everybody take us through. What were you thinking? Did you execute what you wanted?
Joseph, you're up.
I definitely. Can you guys hear me? I don't know why my connection's messing up.
We can.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Right on. I pretty much I'm happy with it. I got to where I wanted to be. I would have liked to spend a little bit more time with the fine details, but it's complete.
I really like it.
I dig it. I love the monotone feel on it. I think if you had a couple more minutes, and I know what I would recommend you do, but I think it's done. Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah, there's a few little things I'd like to do. I debated making them kind of like drooling a little bit. I can still kind of do that.
But
I'm glad no one said anything
Batman
about the
Returns
nose. About,
vibes.
what was that?
yeah, I was just trying to just make him look greasy, you know.
Yeah, no,
Definitely make him look like a villain.
I like it. I like that. He's right. He's coming right at you. So good.
No, the line works awesome.
Thanks, guys.
Nice and clean.
Thank you.
You guys have to teach me more about those crazy things you're adding. Like last week, there was something like that too with those clear, cool hologram deals. Pretty dope.
Yeah, it's a very nice touch. Nice finish.
Yeah, look. A little more color on this, and it'll be good to go.
All right, Gabriel. So yours is all packed up, ready to go. Looking for a new home.
Yeah, I like this character, and I did find this cool card not too long ago, so that was my reference. This cool Batman card, and
that's
so it's always good to have some good reference, to pull from, and as far as the piece itself, I'm digging it. I'm glad this got chosen because, I like the lighting on how it's hitting down. It's got some of his face down in the shadows there. We've got him kind of moving forward. I'm getting used to this kind of paper. It's a little different to me. Normally I use watercolor paper. And one of the fun things I like to do is just take some inexpensive cards like this and put my own paper on here. Just like a photographer would dry mount a photo to like some foam core.
Okay.
And you could do that. This one was someone on here was talking about how they use the Fabriano, and I like the Fabriano watercolor paper. So I'm getting a little used to how this wants to dry fast, but I like it wants to set up quick because it makes me work faster. Sometimes we could spend too much time on these cards.
For sure. Yeah, I really like it. It's also not a style we see often in sketch cards.
Right on. I mean, this
Yeah.
has been a new adventure for me. This year, I had an income stream that kind of, and there's some texture we're missing on the camera. I'm looking at on my TV, but this opened up. I went to a trading card deal, and then I saw Mark's show, and I found you guys, and I was like, I'm down. Let's do some sketch cards.
Hell yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, man.
So if you're in the San Diego Comic Con this year, come stop by the art show. You'll be able to see a lot of my sketch cards in the art show.
Very cool.
Congratulations.
That's this coming week, isn't it?
It's it's coming up this week into the weekend.
Very cool. Right on, man. See, wanted Gordon.
Yeah. Okay. So I was trying to figure out what I was going to do, and when I was kind of looking at references of the Penguin, I first naturally went to the Bruce Timm version, but then I kind of thought maybe I should check out the Burgess Meredith, the '66, and I kind of tried to do a little mashup of them, like it's a little bit of both of them, and it kind of came out better than I was hoping. It was one of those things I was crunched for time and it didn't feel right at first. And so I just kind of kept tinkering with it and then just kind of went with it and I'm happy with it.
Looks good.
It's clean.
What I think of when I see yours is, and this probably isn't a real phrase, but you've got like an efficiency of lines, right? That you don't have as many lines as, say, Joseph, who does a ton of little detail, but the character still comes through fully rendered. I think it's just always fascinating to see how these different styles can just get to the same point. Love it.
Yeah,
I think
your style's super clean.
Thank you.
I think the term is economy of lines is the actual
Economy of lines.
Very cool.
Yeah, the line width going from those thick to thins, and you're real confident in handling that medium. It really shows through in this piece.
Thank you.
All right, and last but not least, Munshaw. Who came prepared.
I'm fairly happy with it. The bow tie's a disaster, but I'll try to overlook that. And then rushing and going so fast, it got a lot of bleed of color, more so than I wanted to. So I was trying to fix that up a little bit. But at the same time, I wanted to reflect some of the background colors into the figure. I always think when I do that, it kind of puts the character in that environment, as opposed to just having the character colored and then put them on a colored background. I'd rather have the background interact with the character so it looks like they are actually in there. But it went a little overboard on the nose. But overall, I'm fairly happy with it.
So, technical question, since again, the non-artist here. So, with a little of the bleed on the nose, you use Copics, right, or alcohol markers?
Topics. Yep.
Now, how do you get rid of the blue on the nose, right? Because if you just go over it with the same color, it'll blend, right?
Yeah, you can keep hitting it with the flesh colors, and it'll slowly go away.
Okay.
Or you can also use, they have a colorless blender, and sometimes that helps me get out of a jam as well.
See, learning all these things.
Very cool.
Oh yeah, SS, good point. Yep. Tim does.
Did you look in
You
the
did it,
mirror at
boys.
all, Mike, for the reference?
Oh my god. I don't know how to take that.
I mean the chin and the mouth, I'm just saying.
Wow.
Mike only uses the mirror when he draws Superman.
Wow.
Nice. Nice.
No, obviously, when we submit our names to Dre, you don't want to come in completely unprepared if one of your characters is selected. So, when I gave him those 4 names, during the course of the day today, I'm thinking, okay, this one's selected, like what my approach be. So it certainly helped me get a jump start in the fact that I kind of had already in my brain what I would do if the penguin was chosen.
Okay.
So now, Dre, this isn't blowing smoke up anyone's rear. I don't think I can pick a winner here. I really think I would be happy with any one of these four, and any one of these four could be a favorite.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time.
Bravo.
Yeah, I mean, chat.
We did it, boys. We did it.
Some people like certain styles, but yeah,
I might be cheating.
I'm voting for
with the
Joseph.
cigar box.
These
What's
are-
that, Gabriel?
Well, thank you, dude.
I mean, yeah, this is another highlight for the show. Like
No, once again, Gordon
I'm
is
definitely
like,
happy
well, I
that-
only need 10 minutes and I can finish off the whole card in 10 minutes. The rest of you need the full 30.
Sometimes it's just a necessity. You got to do what you got to do. You know?
And then I'll come back after I'm done playing with my kids and then I'll do my card. So
Hey, we could do a double feature. We could do this all night.
Right?
Well, yeah,
I'm glad that everyone's starting to like every episode's ending with everybody like practically finished, which is awesome.
all right, Joseph, what are you using right now to get that black?
Color pencil.
Wow.
Can you guys hear me? Is my internet connection that bad?
Yep,
We can hear you.
Totally. I'm just grateful for the forerunners of this show. I've learned so much by watching all you guys, so thank you. And that's the only reason I really think I could get this one whooped out today. If I didn't have that photo reference, it might have been rough. But thank you for all you guys that did this before I even got here, because I've enjoyed all the jokes. I've enjoyed the techniques you guys are sharing. There's a really cool camaraderie, and I hope to see this group and really blow up.
As long as people watch, we'll keep doing it, I think, right? So, actually, as long as artists want to play along, we'll keep doing it. I think that's the more important thing. Thanks so much, everyone who came in, for looking at the chat.
Yeah, thank you everyone who tuned in and watched. We really appreciate it. That's why we do it.
Yep. Hit that like and subscribe as always.
Yep. Get that ding dong, and then that's it. I see that Joseph just is going to keep on going.
He keeps moving, and then he's just getting better and better and better. And then
I'm just erasing some
by the end of the
pencils.
video, everybody's like, "Oh yeah, we vote for Joseph's."
And
Did
as
I
always,
finally win?
Chat, if you're interested in purchasing any, reach out to the artists.
Yeah, all the IG handles should be in the description down below. If you, for some reason, have a hard time getting hold of someone, you can just message me on IG, and I will put you in contact with everybody else. Yeah, unless anyone's got any other parting words of wisdom, I think we'll call it for tonight. And looks like we'll be on next Sunday as well. So that's going to be 3 weeks in a row.
Get this.
Oh, wow.
On a roll.
If anybody wants this card, it's done on a Mental Con card. So the money will go to Mental Con. So yeah, if you guys want this, the proceeds go to Mental Con.
Well, that's very kind of you.
Very nice.
Fantastic.
Right on.
Thank you, artists.
Shout out
Thank
to
you,
everybody
chat.
that came out
Thank
tonight.
you, everybody. Had a blast. as
Yeah,
always.
thanks, everybody.
Great job hosting.
Okay. Right. Till next week.
See you guys
All right, bye, everyone.
later.
Peace.